Hey, what's up? I am Sam, and welcome to my Origami Dojo. So today, we're going to be taking a look at making an origami horsefly, which you can use to annoy friends and enemies alike. Okay, so we're going to begin with a frog base, and I'm not going to show you how to fold that here because I've already covered that in a previous tutorial, and you can find a link to that in the cards and in the description below. So, we'll take our frog base here, and we'll take this flap and fold it up as far as it will go. Now we'll take this flap here and fold it up along this edge along itself here, and we'll fold it up so that the crease extends from this corner here out to the edge here. So we'll fold up from there, make sure it lines up, and flatten. And now what we want to do is make a squash fold using the creases we've just made. So what we'll do is open this up here, and we're going to fold this down, and we're going to leave this in place here. So we'll keep a finger here to flatten it, then fold down and flatten, like so. Now let's take this edge here, and we're going to fold it up along this edge here, the edge beneath it. And once we've done that and make sure it's lined up carefully, what we're going to do is turn this valley fold into a mountain fold and fold it behind. So reverse that crease there, and then flatten it into place. Now, let's make the eye. So we'll take this flap here, fold it up as far as it will go, which means the crease should extend from this part here out to this edge here. Fold it up, flatten, and then open it up and squash it down. And this is the eye of the horsefly, which is why it's okay if you have a white strip here. So, let's take this point here and let's just fold it behind to further shape the eye. And the exact angle and whatever, it doesn't matter. I'd experiment with different folds to give it different personalities. And we'll fold this tip here behind as well. And again, this is just to taste. The exact amount doesn't matter. Alright, so now we'll repeat everything on this side here. So we'll take this flap and we'll fold it up from this edge here. And we'll make sure that crease extends out to here and that it lines up along itself. Then we'll flatten. And we'll open it up, and we'll make sure that this stays folded here, and we'll push down on the crease we've just made, and then flatten it out. So basically all we've done is taken this flap and pulled out a layer of paper. And then again, we'll take this part here, and we'll fold it up along the edge beneath it. And then we'll unfold and mountain fold it behind and side. And then we'll make the eye the same as before. We'll fold it up. We'll squash fold this flap down. And then we'll just shape the eye to taste. Alright, now let's turn over and we'll make the back wings. I know that horseflies probably don't really have back wings, but this is a cartoon horsefly. He's allowed to have as many wings as he wants. Alright, so let's take this flap here and we'll open it up and we'll fold it down, pivoting on the middle here, so that this flap here meets this one here. And once we have that, let's just swing it over so that there's a tiny gap here, and again, this part is to taste. You can leave as big a gap as you want, or as little, I guess. And so once you have it right, then just keep it there. And we'll make a crease here, so flatten that out. And then we'll pinch this part together here, and then just fold it over and flatten. And let's repeat that on the other side. So what we'll do is just fold one flap over here. Take this top point and fold it down to meet the wing here. And remember to pivot only in the center. And then slide it down until you get the right amount. And then crease here. And pinch these flaps together up here. And fold over. And flatten everything out. Now let's give our horsefly a little nose here. So we'll take this flap here and fold this edge into the center. And crease very sharply. And we'll do the same thing here. Fold in to narrow. Okay, and once we have that done, If you'd like, you can also lock something. You can lock these flaps into place by making a fold that goes from this point here over to the midline. And then you can just turn it into a mountain fold and fold it behind. Okay, and we'll do the same thing here. We'll just open up and we'll fold this edge in to meet the crease behind it and flatten. And there we go. And let's turn over. And now let's give our horsefly some pleats on his abdomen here. So let's slide these bottom wings out a little, and we'll mountain fold behind. And then we'll fold it up so that and fold it back up. And there should be a little strip here. And we want to make a few more of those all the way out to the end of his tail. So we'll mountain fold a little distance away from the first one there. And then we'll valley fold so the tail comes back up. And you just want to keep doing that until you get to the end of the tail. So we'll mountain fold behind again. Fold back up. And then mountain fold behind again. And fold up one more time. And there we go. And then what I like to do is just fold the tiny tip here behind, because otherwise he looks a little bit more like a bee than a fly. And horseflies don't have stingers. Alright, and our horsefly is mostly done. If you'd like to give him a longer abdomen, you can just pull these pleats out slightly. And then we just have to mountain fold the nose. And if you want a more 3D horsefly, flip his eyes forward like so. And then fold the nose back and forth to give it a slight bend. And your cartoon horsefly is done. Hey guys, I am Sam, and on a personal note, but only because I can't afford a paid spokesman, thank you for watching that last tutorial. If you enjoyed it, well, please feel free to subscribe and check out some of my other tutorials, because that makes me happy. And a happy Sam makes more origami tutorials. Anyway, I am Sam, and I will see you next Tuesday. And as a word of caution, if you do fold these, try not to fold too many of them, because then they get everywhere. And what you need is an origami fly swatter to take care of them all. I'll be right back. I gotta go fold something.